Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss Python libraries. Last day we have started the class. Let me revise the few things. Python libraries are very important concept in Python programming. You must learn how to create the framework of your whole Python project. So yesterday's class I have given you the basic fundamental things that are required to prepare a particular project in Python. So you must have a module, package, library and framework. We have seen how to create modules, and I have given you one task in yesterday's class. In last class I have told you to create your own modules. Okay, I have told you to create two program files. In one program file you have to write def hello message program, and that program must be saved with the name usermodule.py. I have told you to do this, usermodule.py, and after that usermodule.py you have to import in another program file like this. Import user module and then print the hello message function. You have not shown me that task yet, but I would like to tell you that don't keep backlog in practicals, otherwise you won't understand what is going on in the class. Then I have told you how to import modules in Python by there are 4 ways. I have told you that by simply using the import statement, and then you may use import with renaming, and then from dash import statement and import all names. These are the 4 ways you can import a module in Python. Today I am going to talk about packages. Please give the heading using package. Using package. Last day we have seen module. Today I am going to discuss package. Please note down, package is a namespace. Package is a namespace that contains multiple modules. Full stop. It is a directory that consists of a very special file called dunderinit.py. Yes, you can see the name in the screen. One underscore, after that the init keyword, and then another underscore dot py. It is the very important file of your Python packages. This is the program file called, this 2 underscore are called double underscore. So in short we call it dunder init. Okay, dunder init. Let me write down. It is called dunder init dot py. So this is called dunder init dot py file. This is a very important file. So a package consists of a directory that keep this dunderinit.py file. Let us create one example. Let us create a directory called geometry. Okay, let us create a directory called geometry. Okay, this is your programming assignment, and you people tend to miss the programming assignments. Please do this programming. Hardly takes 5 minutes to do this. So in today's class we want to create a directory geometry. Now this package consists of multiple packages or modules to handle user related requests. Now see, this is the way you can create it. Please note down the program in your copy. First give the geometry slash, directory name as geometry slash. This is the top level package, and under this just create dunderinit.py. Now see, for rectangle and for circle I am doing this particular thing. For rectangle, that is the first sub package inside this geometry package. Under it you have to first write under init.py, then area rect.py and perimeter rect.py. These are separate programming modules that are already created. Okay, I just call these packages inside our geometry package. Okay, for circle also you have to create this. You have to create a sub package under init.py, area underscore circ.py and perimeter underscore circ.py. Actually these area rect, perimeter rect, area circ and perimeter circ are separate .py program files already built up. You have to create first these 4 files. Okay, area underscore rect, perimeter underscore rect, area underscore rect, perimeter underscore area underscore circ and perimeter underscore circ. You have to create these file beforehand. Okay, then only this geometry package will run. Okay, so this is the whole complete program for creating a top level package. Now see, once the package is created, you can call them in your another programs that you are going to create, like this. You can import this package like this. Now see, please note down, import the geometry package. The way is, you have to use the keyword from. So from geometry dot rectangle, because rectangle is the sub package name, you can see here. Rectangle is the sub package name, you can see here. This sub package name is used over here. This is the package name, this is the sub package name. You have to create them, you have to call them in the import function from geometry dot rectangle, import area underscore rect, import area underscore rect. Now what this area underscore rect is, it is already created file over here that you want to import here, that's all. Similarly, the another example creates from geometry dot circle, because geometry is the package name, circle is the sub package name. From geometry dot circle, import perimeter underscore circ. Now see, to execute these lines, you must first execute the geometry package successfully, and to execute geometry package successfully, you must have rectangle sub package and circle sub package must be executed successfully. Under rectangle sub package, you have area underscore rect, perimeter underscore rect. That is to be created first and executed successfully. Then only this whole things will create successfully. These two import statement, these two import statements, these two import statement will run successfully once you already executed the previous one properly. Okay, so this is the way we can go through the packages. Now I'm coming to the next topic, using library. As I have told you earlier, library is a collection. Please give the heading using library and write down the formal definition. Library is a collection of various packages. Now see, once you have created package, similarly this is a one package geometry, but you have created several other packages also. So those complete packages consist of a library. So a library is a collection of various packages. Please note down, a library is a collection of various packages. Library is a collection of various packages. Now see, there are standard library of Python languages that comes with the core Python distribution. Okay, so inside that Python standard library, you have given all the modules that are used. You can use those libraries for your programming purposes independently, but then some additional library you may create on your own. Now see how to create a library. See the way you can create a library. You have to draw this in your program, in your copy. Note down, create library. So creating library, a structure is given over here. You have to create this tree structure. See, I'm giving the library name as library 1. This directory you have to create inside the mylib folder. Inside mylib folder, that is located inside the C drive of your hard disk, and you have to create one more directory called library 1. Now inside this library 1, what things we want to create? See, inside this library we may have package 1 directory and package 2 directory. Package कैसे बनाते हैं, just थोड़ी देर पहले मैंने दिखाया. Package 1 directory and package 2 directory. And inside this library 1 directory we have, of course, this dundarinit.py, a blank file, and one more file called mylibcall.py. It is actually consist of this code. Mylibcall.py will consist of this code. Note down this in your copy. From library 1 dot package 1 import module 2, print module 2 dot module test 2 function. Now see, this is the code that is there in mylibcall.py. Okay, I'm showing this code. Please note down this in your copy so that you can create it. Of course, I'll show you how to create all these library, but I want that beforehand you should try on your own. Then my guidance will be there. This creates a complete package for you, and you will be able to understand the whole structure on your own. So I'm showing you the coding. Please note down the coding of mylibcall.py program file. It is saying from library 1 dot package 1 import module 2, and after that print inside bracket you have to write module 2 dot module test 2. Module test 2 will be a test module. Double quote, small bracket closed, open and closed, and one more small bracket should be closed. Now see, inside this package 1 directory we have module 1.py, module 2.py, and inside package 2 directory we have module 3.py. Here py is missing, the y is missing here. Okay, module 3.py and module 4.py, and all these module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4 consist of function 1 or class 1, function 2 or class 2, function 3 or class 3, and functions 4 or class 4. Classes, what these classes or functions consist of? Only, see, in function 2 we have created one function, that is def module test 2, print from module 2, just this line. Please write down the code in your copy. So what I want to tell you, a general structure of the whole library creation. So this is the whole structure. I have shown you what is happening over here. The question is written over here. Define a function module test 2 in module 2.py file and call this function in mylibcall.py file as a part of library 1 library. Now run mylibcall.py file. It will call module test 2 method and display from module 2 message. Please make sure that a blank file with dundarinit.py is created. Set as environment variable of library 1 to call anywhere path on the system, anywhere. So the environment variable is to be called upon. Now see, this is the solution of this particular file. The whole creation is given to you. You may, if you want, you may write the question written in green ink. You can write the question in your copy. In examination, this type of question may come. Okay, I'll give you various question bank also. Come to using framework, the fourth topic, framework. Earlier I have given you the all the things of Python libraries. It is module, package, library, framework. We have seen module, we have seen packages, we have seen library, and come to framework. Let us see how to create it. Please note down first the formal definition. A framework is a collection of various libraries. A collection of various libraries. For example, the Django framework. For example, the Django framework. It was earlier in the syllabus of class 12 science, but this time in your syllabus, I think it is removed. The Django framework. I have to check from the syllabus. I think the syllabus are all with you. I have given you that syllabus. I instructed you to take the printouts of that syllabus, and you have to keep that syllabus, paste it in your classwork copy. Have you done that? So for example, the example of framework you may write as Django framework. Okay, Django framework has inbuilt libraries such as authorization, user, connector, database connector, etc. So these are the libraries already created in Django framework. So we'll see. Actually, in the Django framework, you have to learn how to create a framework of whole thing. But okay, since Django is not there in your syllabus, I may not be able to show you, but still once the syllabus gets completed, I'll show you how to create a framework. It's not in your syllabus, but then I would like to discuss those things. Okay, so this is all about Python libraries. From the next day we will start data structure. Till then, you please complete your practicals and show me the output. That's all for today. Stay safe and be at home. Thank you very much.